our U.S. education work, that is not just K through 12, it includes higher ed as well. There, the key metrics, dropout rates, math and verbal achievement, those metrics have moved essentially not at all. And even as the U.S. is spending more resources on education, we spend by far more than any country in the world, and yet our results are quite a bit worse than almost all the other rich countries, and even some middle-income countries. Even Vietnam now is passing us in terms of their math results. So the field as a whole and our work has not had the impact we hoped for.
Part of what you try to do in the education area is have something called Common Core, and that was very controversial, but now it's largely been adopted?
Yeah, so in the United States, there were some very strange things. That is, our math textbooks were twice the size of the other countries. In fact, 3 times the size of Singapore, which has the best math education in the world. And that had come about because of this process where the textbook companies always wanted adoption of new textbooks so they didn't have to compete with the used textbooks. Anyway, they just got thicker and thicker. And so the US would tend to try to teach too much in a year instead of really cementing the basic knowledge. And so the idea of the Common Core was to say, what math should you learn in various grades? Make sure that by high school graduation, you have reasonable math skills. And so it became more rigorous. It matched what the best standards in the US were, which were in Massachusetts. And it meant that all the online material and kids who moved between different school systems, you'd have this alignment.
Okay.
And it's the world's most logical thing, and yet it was super attacked, as though math in one state is different than math in another state. But anyway, it's largely succeeded almost as a subtle thing.